it's Patrick Grosser with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty. We have a brand new listing coming soon in Anderson Township. Check out the link in the description for more info on that. We're going to take a look at the numbers here in the Cincinnati real estate market for this past week compared to the same week last year. First of all, new listings are down 3%, closings are down 29%, average sale price is up 12%, average days on market is up 100%, total inventory is at 80 days, and active inventory is at 32 days. So it is still a seller's market, but it's not as hot for sellers as it was last year or even a few months ago. So if you're thinking about selling your home, you definitely need a more sophisticated marketing approach in order to get your home sold quickly for top dollar. But you don't have to pay a 6% commission to get that. It actually comes standard with our premium flat fee listings. Visit our site at 513flatfee.com to learn more about our service and to find out how much you can save when you sell your home. Now, if you're thinking about buying a home, there's less competition in the market than there was last year or maybe even about 6 months ago due to the increase in interest rates. They've been kind of up and down, a peak of about 7%. Now they're around maybe 6.25%, 6.33%. So still enough to deter some buyers from coming to market. So if you have a strong desire or a strong need to purchase a home right now, it's actually not a bad time. Although there is low inventory, so not much to choose from, there's less competition from other buyers. So if you're one of those buyers who's kind of given up and over the last couple of years with all of the competition in the market, maybe you've been frustrated or maybe you've heard it's not a good time to buy, I would encourage you to at least take a look, consider that. Again, if you have a strong desire, certainly the prices and the interest rates aren't helping anybody with affordability. But if buying a home makes more sense than renting, or if moving makes sense for you, I wouldn't avoid it just because of the market conditions and because of interest rates. I wanted to take a quick deeper dive into some of this data here because it's a little bit confusing. We have seen typically new listings down quite a bit. It's only down 3% this week. So most weeks this year, we've seen it down 20 to 30%. So this week it looks like it's a bit of an outlier where the number of new listings this past week compared to the same week last year is almost the same. Closings are down 29%. That's been typical with what we've been seeing week to week throughout 2023. Average sale price being up 12% this week is actually way higher than we've seen every week this year. Typically, we've seen maybe even last week the price was unchanged compared to last year. We've seen 3, 4, 5% average sale price growth. So having a 12% increase compared to last year this particular week, it looks like an outlier as well. I wouldn't rely on that. I would zoom out and look at the larger pool of data week to week throughout the entire year. So maybe year to date, these 4 months that we've had so far in 2023 is probably a better indicator. We're probably around more like 4% or so in terms of price growth for home values. Average days on market is up 100%. That means it's double. It's taking 18 days for the average listing to go under contract instead of 9. Again, that's a bit of an outlier as well. We have seen a dramatic increase, 50 to 75%, where it's maybe taking 10 extra days or something like that. But usually, most weeks last year, it wasn't 9 days. It was maybe more like 12 or 13. So that data is a little bit skewed. What we are starting to see as a trend develop here week to week as we go through 2023 is we're seeing a little bit more inventory overall. Total inventory is active, pending, and coming soon. So it does include the pending listings, which are those that are already under contract. They're not available to look at or write offers on. We see active inventory has also gone up to 32 days. That's been as low as the high 20s. So a little bit, again, it's not a drastic change, but that's a trend that we're seeing is more inventory coming to market. In most cases, compared to last year, we have fewer new listings. So what that means is there's just fewer closings happening, which we've also seen in the numbers here. So all of this is evidence that there's fewer buyers looking right now, and that makes sense because if you talk to your friends or family, most people are avoiding moving unless they have to because interest rates are higher than what they currently have if they own a home. Certainly for those who are renting and they want the lifestyle of being a homeowner, they don't want the higher interest rates, but they don't have to compare their current interest rate because they don't have one if they're renting. So it is difficult for a homeowner to make a move up or a move down from their current home to a new home and justify that increased interest. So that's why we're seeing a lot of buyers on the sidelines. We're seeing a lot of inventory staying on the sidelines. Those are homes that people would sell if they were able to buy to afford their next home, but they're not going to sell their current home because they don't want to sell their home and have nowhere to go. So that's it for the deeper dive here on the numbers for this week. If you have any questions about how to navigate the market right now, whether you're buying, selling, or doing both, feel free to reach out to us. Again, you can visit our site at 513flatfee.com. Click the schedule a call button. We'll set aside some time to answer your questions, let you know how we may be able to help you to achieve your real estate goals. You can also text or call 513-497-8803. I'm Patrick Grosser, again with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty.